Hello, Ryzars! Hey! Oh, wait, 1 second. I just realized we don't have any music playing in the background right now, do we? Also, how's my volume today? I'm trying something new. Do I sound louder today, chat? Do I sound louder? I'm only hoping that the background noise isn't as vile. That's my one concern, though. Okay. Yeah, let's get some background music in. Where the heck is where is Zatsu music, son? Okay, wait, let me get the music in. What the hell? Wait. Zatsu music, son, where are you? Okay, that kind of works, I suppose. Well, yeah, we'll use this one. You know what? It's a chill Minecraft stream. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome in. If you're new to the stream, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ryzar Blazenfang, and I am one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production EN Second Generation Ravanis. And today we're going to be playing some Minecraft. Yeah, it's a Minecraft kind of day. And truth be told, I recently realized, like, as I was making my schedule earlier in the week, that we haven't done a Minecraft stream at this particular time in quite a while. Like, it's actually been a while since we did a Minecraft stream, like around this hour. Usually it's like 9 to 11 hours before. It's kind of become a staple of sorts, a comfort stream that I do during the more NA hours. But yeah, since I feel like there are some of you which aren't normally able to catch those streams in the NA hours, why not bring Minecraft to this time zone this time around, at least for this week? You know, we're going to try to play around with the times every now and then, but yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Especially for those that haven't really caught the Minecraft streams over the past weeks, you'll be seeing what our progress has been for the Cupcake village. And we're slowly making progress, we're slowly building structures, and I'm really excited to eventually start building homes, more homes for our Ryzars. Yeah! But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I do want to let you guys know in advance that I am I took medications in the morning today, so I will be a little bit more mellow because, you know, it's just kind of that side effect of dragging my energy down again. But nonetheless, you know, it's not the type of thing where it's a hurdle where I couldn't stream. It's just more so it's that tired feeling that I'm having today. But nonetheless, being with my Ryzars, you know, y'all help me power through. Y'all help me power through even when I'm at my lowest in energy. So yeah, we're gonna try to have a good time today regardless. I'm fine, don't worry. Just feeling fatigued once again. Just feeling my body be like sloppy. You know, it's like I feel like a blob right now, essentially, just like blub, blub, blub. But we're gonna be just fine. Anyway, since the nature of our Minecraft streams are usually more Zatsu oriented, I thought that we could just head straight into it and chit chat from there. Does that sound like a good idea? You guys down for that? You guys ready for Minecraft? Yeah? Huh? You ready? You ready? Oh man. Okay, we're gonna say no, actually, we're going to keep Mr. Zatsu music on because sometimes Minecraft does not have background music playing. We're just going to have it like a little bit subtle in the background. And yeah, we're going to go straight into it. So for those that don't know, we are building in creative mode for this, just for the Cupcake village. But any other stuff we do elsewhere, we do it normally. Just making the Cupcake village an exception because it's just faster. And that way we can make more headway and more progress. All right, then. Let's go for it. Boop. There we go. Okay, wait. I don't think I have the Minecraft sounds up. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that's good. I don't know. So I don't get the volume pickup sometimes. Like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Hopefully that's not too loud. All right. Yeah, sometimes like I don't know. I don't understand how volume works sometimes. Like I hear Minecraft, but sometimes OBS doesn't pick it up. Like I don't get what's the deal sometimes, but it's okay. Let me increase that at least. Oh, actually, let me lower my volume here. Let me play around with the volume just a teeny bit. And then let's get some Minecraft sounds up here. There. Hopefully, yeah, you guys can hear like the ambiance. But by the way, Mint, thank you so much for the 7 Marts being part of the Blazing Gang. Thank you. I hope you've been well, Mint. And also, Mia Moore, thank you for the Ryzono earlier as well. Thank you so much, Mia. And to I'm not sure if I was able to read this Ryzono from Sion last night, but thank you for your Ryzono as well. Thank you. All right, let's get to it. So yes, our objective for today is to work on a detention. Because, yeah, every now and then we're going to need to send our Ryzars to detention. Now, for those that haven't been around for our prior Minecraft streams, I will give you guys a bit of a tour first of what progress we've already made. So in order to access the secret Cupcake village, which is high up in the mountains, you have to go through the netherworld. But there's like an expressway. So this goes from the FSPEN area to the netherworld. So you first arrive here, and then as you arrive up, you are greeted by the town center, which is a fountain. I'm actually going to be editing this soon, so I'm going to be making this fountain just a bit shorter, probably like 3 to 4 blocks shorter than it is right now, because we don't want it to be too big for the Ryzars. Like, we need it to be at just the right height where the Ryzars can appreciate it without causing y'all stiff neck from looking way too high up, you know? All right. So, yeah, this is what we have so far. And then we have some cute little benches for you to sit on here on the side so you can just like chill. This area isn't fully complete yet, so we're going to be clearing this out more. So this is going to be like a much more wider open space. So yeah, like we're going to be removing this and that. And then further on, once you get past the town square, the village square rather, you arrive at the... Wait, sorry, one second. You arrive at the model Cupcake house. So this is like the very first Cupcake house. The OG Cupcake house, so that everyone can see like what the little village huts look like. And then if you enter here, this is our model unit. Man, it really feels like we're trying to like, you know, sell. I did want to try something here real quick, so just give me a moment, chat. I want to try this thing I saw. We're gonna get a banner first off. We're gonna put that banner down here. Oh wait, not there. There we go. And then on top of that, we're gonna get a stair. We're probably gonna use quartz stair. We're probably gonna use like smooth quartz. No, this is just something I saw. Wait, how did they do that? Ike, how did they manage that? Wait, I'm trying to figure. I saw it in a tutorial. Like, how did they do that actually? How did they glitch that in? Maybe. No, okay. Not me ruining the house a bit. No, we'll fix that. I think it's this block, no? Yep, it is that block. And then we put this down. And then we put in the banner. Okay, we need to get the banner again. How did I do the thing last time? I'm trying to remember. No, that's not where it's supposed to be. Oh, no, I'm ruining it. I'm breaking it. Wait, let me try to remember. How did I do it again? No, not there. It's supposed to be like lower. Oh, no! I'm just like breaking the... No! I'm breaking the house! No! Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, no. You know what? I'm just making... I'm just causing, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore, chat. I'm just gonna let it be. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna let it be at this point. Let's just not anymore. I'm just breaking the model house. That's not right. Oh god. Okay, let's patch that up. Let's patch that up, shall we? We're gonna use this to patch it up. There we go. Oh lord, that wasn't good. Okay, let's just put that there for now. I'll figure it out eventually. There we go. Yeah, I'll figure. It's supposed to be something like where we put the banner through that. But yeah, I guess I need to figure that out first. Yeah, okay, anyway. So yeah, there's that. All right, we need to get the book thing. Let's get the book thing back there. Oopsie. Nice. Or maybe we can, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm leaving. Bye. Okay, and then, so yeah, that's the model unit. And then we have the hospital. Yeah, we were working on the hospital as well. So if you go to the left, you will find the hospital. Beautiful. Look at the hospital. The hospital is under progress as well. There's going to be a lot of work on the interior because there's going to be like maybe 2 more floors to the hospital. So this is just like the main lobby area. And then eventually we're going to have like an elevator here, which brings you to 2 lower floors where like the hospital bedrooms are. And yeah, any necessary offices. So yeah, very much that. And you have a nice view of like the mountain range beyond. Will be a very busy hospital. Oh gosh, I hope not. I don't think it's gonna look. It's not gonna be a good look for the village if we need to keep sending people to the hospital. Also, I forgot if I did. Mr. Joan, thank you again for the cotton candy Ryzupa. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the treats, especially right now, where I feel like, bleh. So thank you so much. Hospital kind of fancy, right? Yeah, so the concept of the exterior for the hospital exterior is, so you have like the cupcake houses, right? This is more like a, I don't know, it's like a cupcake slash cake. It kind of also looks like a tin, if you will. You know, like those tins with the handle. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty cute what we were able to accomplish here. Yeah, very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, so now we're going to be working on detention. We need to work on detention. And now the question is, where are we going to put detention? Detention, I feel, needs to be a bit more hidden in a way. You know, it can't be like fully visible. It has to be a bit more farther up. Probably we want to put it maybe around... where do we bring unruly Ryzars? Alright, let's see. Maybe... here towards the edge might be nice. Yeah, like near the edge. Ed Sheeran. But anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think detention might be good here. Damn. You guys get a nice sunrise view. For those that go to detention, consider yourselves lucky. You actually get a sunrise view, which is kind of crazy. All right. Probably over here. Yeah, we want to make detention a bit more farther from reach. Although, maybe... Actually, we can put detention down here as well, maybe. Make it... Do we have, like, any lower areas we can work with? Oh my god, why are there so many pigs there? Interesting. Anyway. Can we all go? What do you mean? You guys want to go? You're not supposed to aspire to go to detention. What do you mean? You're all supposed to be just good Ryzars in the village and, you know, just not get sent to detention. Alright, anyway. Okay. Okay. By the way, are there any pipsqueaks in chat? Do any of the pipsqueaks happen to know like what Gil did? Because like I know there's like pipsqueaks which have like rooms on the ship. Like what were his mechanics for that? Like what were the mechanics for you to be like a pipsqueak that has a place inside a ship? Does anyone happen to know? Okay, I'm gonna like put ground here. I'm gonna put solid ground there. Super. Was there a specific amount for it? Oh my god. Actually, low key, with how loopy I'm feeling, I don't know if I have like the I don't know if I have enough brain power and energy to like work on the detention thing as planned. Maybe I can just work on cupcake houses mayhaps. Maybe cupcake houses might not be a bad idea to just work on today. Oh, oops. There's like a that's gonna disturb the heck out of me if we don't fill that part up. There we go. Simple houses to relax the brain. Did a similar thing recently. Oh, did he? That's nice. I'm really happy to see that Nix has started playing Minecraft a bit as well. That's really nice. Oh my god, I feel so loopy right now. But you know what? The loopiness ain't gonna stop me from hanging with my Ryzars today. Nix did yellow supas for a bed? I'm sorry, what? A bed in the basement. A bed. Sorry. That's not the reason I paused, by the way. I thought I heard a knock on my door. That's why I paused as well. I thought there was like someone knocking on the Dino Cave door, and I'm not expecting guests. Like, who's knocking on my door? But yeah, I think it was like it wasn't after all. Interesting. I'm bed 42. Okay, what was the condition to get a bed? I guess we can do something like that. So like maybe we can do like a dorm type of deal. We can do like a condo. Ooh, you know what? A condo would be nice. You know, like small little condo units. And then because since cupcake houses are a bit more intensive, like I guess cupcake houses like this can be aka. You had to send a super and say what color you wanted. That's cute. That's actually really cute. Yeah, I guess we can do something like that then. But I want to build the thing first. I want to build like the cupcake like building first for anyone that wants like a, yeah, like we can do like maybe like a, I don't know, like maybe like a 4x4, 3x3. I don't know. We'll see. I have to like see how I build the building first. Yeah. You'll get evicted if you're not a member anymore. Wait. Like, is that, wait, what? Oh wait, is that what Nix does, or is that like a suggestion? It's like, I'm gonna be so real. I don't know if I can keep track of all of that. I am not gonna be able to keep track of all of that, dude. Okay. I'm too forgetful to keep track of all of that. Okay, maybe we can just like, I don't know. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of work, but let's like, man, this is gonna be so much work. Oh, intrusive thought. No, you're good. You're good. I was like, damn. It's giving landlord. You know what I mean? It's like you didn't pay rent this month, so you're not gonna have to leave the village, sweetie. You're gonna have to sleep in the snow. But nah. At least in our case, it's gonna be permanent. We're gonna do permanent. Yeah. It'll be permanent for you guys. Don't worry. It's a one-time thing. But yeah. Can rent be cupcakes? Damn. You guys really know how to bribe. Oh man, you guys have it easy, don't you? You just need to bribe me with treats and you're good to go. That's crazy, by the way. Like, on one hand, I'm like, damn, am I really that simple? On the other hand, treat? On the other hand, it's like, treat. Oh, dude. Man, I guess I am that easy too. Yeah. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh, this is going to take a lot of work. But yeah, essentially we're going to make like a pathway, and then it's going to lead to like all of... This is going to be essentially the village area. I'll also make like small little stores. Like there's going to be like a... I don't know. There'll be like a convenience store area. To quote Barry, damn Ryzars, you live like this? Oh my god. Nothing wrong with being simple. That's true. Is detention building in a cave? Ooh, that might not be a bad idea. Okay, I'm gonna spoil you guys. So I recently found something out about the Cupcake Village off stream. I was already telling the Ryzars about this during the last one, but I didn't specify like what I found. So apparently, I discovered that there's a dark hole directly underneath the Cupcake Village, which is kind of crazy. There's actually a dark hole directly below the Cupcake Village. Wild, right? Oh, wait, I don't know if it's like called a dark hole. Wait, I just call it a dark hole, but I don't know if that's like the proper name. So yeah, it's like, can you imagine like if you go through here? Like if you take this route here, do you see that? It's crazy, right? Like all the way down here, like you just follow this path. Like I was so surprised too. Like see that? See that? Crazy, right? It's so big. There it is. Insane, right? So yeah. Oh, Ancient City, that's what it's called. Yeah, Ancient City. I don't know. For some reason I call it Darkhold. Right? Like insane coincidence. So we're gonna like, there's gonna be a whole lore behind it where, you know, the Ryzars like work together to keep the peace in the village and keep any like, you know, infestations from leaking away from the ancient city. Right? So that's kind of like the Cupcake Village lore. All the Ryzars are working together to keep each other safe and keep each other away from the atrocities and abomination that might spawn and reach the surface. You know, it's giving RPG story. You know what I mean? You know, those like RPGs where it's like a village and there's like a forbidden area you shouldn't go because it's too dangerous. That's what it's feeling like. Yeah, there's like actual lore to the Cupcake village, which is kind of cool. So yeah, eventually we're gonna need to like have like you know, some cupcakes are, some of you guys are gonna be I don't know, I'm also thinking of ways to incorporate like jobs, quote unquote jobs. So like for example, there's gonna be like a actual bakery, and then I'm trying to figure out like how we go about that. Like if aside from a house, you want to be like one of the people that works on a particular commercial thing in the village, but that's for planning way later down the line. We got to get more Ryzars in the village first, that's for sure. But yeah, eventually, that's what I want to do during the Minecraft-a-thon. Like when we do the Minecraft-a-thon, that's when we'll start like moving some Ryzars in. Yeah, I think it'll be really fun. All right. Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know. I'm really excited. It's like there's a whole RPG going on in our village. You know what I mean? Because everybody's gonna have like roles, and everybody's gonna have homes, and yeah. Ryzar Village would be like the end game village. Yeah, exactly. All right, man. I'm gonna have a lot of terraforming to do, it seems, because I have to like trim a lot of this mountain, and then yeah, we kind of have to make like multiple paths and roadways so that we can get more access to the different village huts. You know, so yeah, lots of work to do. Lots and lots of work to do for sure. Whew. All right then. Also, I want to make these lamps a bit taller. Wait, actually, let me experiment on them right now. So we're gonna make, yeah, we're gonna, what did I use for this? I think it's dark oak, no? Probably not dark oak. Wait, this is not dark oak, I think. Oh, it is dark oak. What the hell? Yeah, we're gonna make these taller. Just like 1 foot taller. So that they don't interfere. There's like a less likely with it. Oh, sorry, my English is not Englishing because of the like. So that it doesn't interfere with the snow. There we go. Yeah, because I think it's like a 3 blocks. You need to make like your light sources 3 blocks high so that it doesn't interfere with the snow. So let's actually test that out right now. Oh shoot. All right, there we go. Okay. And then let's see if there is any interference. There shouldn't be any more. I think that's just the right height for it to be at, for there not to be any interference. Yeah, so far there doesn't seem to be melting anymore, so that's good. Yeah, there's no melting. That's very good. That's very, very good. Okay, okay. I think we got the right height for that then. Let's do it to these 2. So we're going to increase by 1. So 1 more. Bloop, bloop. And then we put the lantern on. Yay. Bloop. And then 1 more up. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Bloop, bloop. All right. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So I don't think, yeah, let's test it out. At that height, it doesn't melt the snow anymore. That's just the right height for, yeah, to avoid any kind of melting. All right, that's good. That's very good. Oh, all right, because, yeah, the trapdoors are there. Want hot cocoa? Same. Hot cocoa would actually be really nice right now. Whew. Okay. Wait, if we're not working on the... Alright, chat, do you have any suggestions? Because the detention center is going to be a bigger structure, but given my energy and how loopy I am, I don't think I'm going to be able to properly, like, innovate and conceptualize the detention center. So, do you guys have any other suggestions on structures we should work on today? Like, any smaller structures that you guys might have in mind? Like, what can we work on, y'all reckon? Huh. Huh. Okay. There we go. Picnic blanket. Oh, that's cute. A fishing area? Oh. A park. Oh, wait. No, I think I did want to do like 2 blocks for this, no? Yeah, 2 block thing. Okay, let's do 2 blocks for this as well. Oh yeah, the oven house. A cupcake stand. Oh, that's cute. That actually might be cute. Oh, oop. Oh my god. I feel so heavy right now. Like, it's a miracle I'm even able to like stream right now. But like I say, there's nothing that's gonna stop me from hanging out with my Ryzars. Oh my god. Oops. A theater would be nice for the future. That's probably gonna require like a lot of planning as well, but I definitely want to do a theater. And it could be like the cupcake shape, like the exterior could be like a popcorn themed shape. So like the wrapper is gonna be like red and white stripes, and then and then we're gonna try to go for like a popcornish looking top. Yeah, that'll be really cute. Oof. I'll probably go for at least 2 hours today. I wanna hang out with you guys. 2 hours minimum. Yeah, I don't wanna like end the stream too early. Popcorn. But yeah, that's a good suggestion. Any other ideas? Let's see, what else can we make? Decisions, huh? Oh, hey, Mr. Enderman. A tree house. Ooh, that'd be cute. That'd actually be pretty cute. I'm Starfish! Thank you so much for the blueberry rice soup. Oh, is that popcorn? Thank you. I love that you included like the popcorn emoji on that. That's really cute. Thank you. Thank you so much for the treat. All right. Thank you. Okay. Bloop. All right. Oh, oops. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Oh, what else? A horse stable. You know what? I'm gonna be real. A horse stable might not be a bad idea. Maybe a horse stable next to the portal. You know, it'd be like if you need a horse, if you need a form of transportation, then you're, you know, yeah, like maybe a horse stable. You know, rental horses for guests if they need to get around the Ryzar village faster. That's actually so funny, but also true. It's funny, but it's actually not a bad idea either. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. You guys are. It's not a bad suggestion, actually. It's actually not a bad suggestion at all. Oh man, Mr. Enderman is just like chilling around us again, being all Sundar around us. Oh my god! All right, man. I swear, like what I love about Minecraft is it really brings me back to my Lego era. Like I can definitely say I was like, you know, since I didn't have, there was a time where I didn't really have electronics on me, so I had to rely, and like, you know, sometimes, you know, I don't know if it says, I don't know how like parenting works these days, especially in the age of technology, but at least back in, you know, back in my prehistoric childhood, you know, my parents were a bit more strict when it came to using electronics. Like I was only allowed to use like electronics for like a certain amount of, you know, just for a certain amount of time a day. Like I'm not allowed to just like, you know, just kind of, what do you call this? Like be on like a PlayStation or like a portable all day. Like I had to yeah, I had to like find other ways to keep myself entertained when I max out on the amount of time I'm allowed to use. And one thing you also have to take note of was there was a period when there was only like one television. Oh no, actually there were two televisions. So we had like a one television in the living room and then another television in our bedroom. But the tricky part is that back in our old home we only had one bedroom and we all shared that bedroom. So, you know, very classic, like average, you know, very very classic below average to average like income setup where the entire family just shares one room. So like the tricky part about that would be like other people would be using the television in both areas, and then so like, you know, I couldn't play on the PlayStation because of that. So as a kid I had to improvise on how to keep myself occupied when I couldn't use electronics. And one of the things I really enjoyed as a kid was playing with Lego. And it wasn't like the type of Lego where, you know, like, I don't know. Whenever I think of Lego in the modern, you know, in this day and age, I think of like the model kits, you know what I mean? I don't know, surprisingly, I don't really see, so like during my time, they had these like, I don't know if they still have these. They have like buckets of Lego available. And then the fun thing about these buckets, you know, these Lego buckets is that you're given all these different pieces and then you can just be like creative with whatever you want to build. So that was kind of like what I had. I had like a bucket of Legos, and aside from like the pieces that came with that entire bucket of Legos, it was mixed with like other like, because you know I'd buy like other Lego, so it was mixed with other pieces from different kits, and then, you know, that was kind of the fun of it. Like you play with your imagination and you just create whatever you can and envision, you know, imagination, imagination, as SpongeBob would say, and then yeah, you just kind of try to build stuff from there. It was a really good time. That was my main choice as a young kid too. Right, right, yeah. Yeah, I really liked building stuff. So back when I was a kid, one of my favorite things to do was I would do like spaceships, cuz I remember my Lego bucket it had like these kind of crystal looking pieces. So they were like translucent pieces. There were some transparent, there were some translucent pieces, and then I don't know, they were really fun to use as like parts for like the spaceships I'd make. And I remember back when like my dino cousins would visit, we just kind of like play with the Lego together, because there'd be enough pieces for at least 3 people, like maybe 4 max if you're like really frugal with pieces, but there's like enough pieces to make like about 4 imaginary spaceships. Yeah, those were some really good times. And I remember my spaceships would kind of be Star Wars inspired, because that was my only real point of reference back then in terms of like spaceships. So yeah, really, really good times, I feel. And yeah, I guess that's kind of why like I have like a stronger interest when it comes to creative games, because that was pretty much my childhood growing up, you know? Whew. Yeah, really, really good times. I'm really glad that, you know, I was a Lego kind of kid. It was fun getting creative, like creating all the stuff that we did. By the way, sorry I'm speaking like really low right now. I'm trying to like I'm trying not to push myself too much so that I have enough energy to hang with you guys for the next like 2.5 hours ish minimum. So yeah. Also, how's my audio today, by the way, chat? I did some experimenting with my audio. I don't know if it's louder for like my regulars. Does it feel louder than usual? Okay. It's very clear. Okay, I'm happy to hear that. I think the trade-off with the settings I did is that you'll probably hear a bit, like if you really listen for it, you're going to hear a bit more background noise, but I think, you know, it's manageable. Because like I know that I'm known for having like quiet streams, not necessarily because I'm quiet, but you know what I mean. I'm known for like for example, if you go from my stream to another person's stream, you're likely going to need to lower your volume. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why like I wanted to try to correct that a bit. And so I was playing around with settings, and yeah, I guess today is kind of like it's a good way to test it as well, since I'm speaking at a much more mellow tone because of, yeah. So yeah, I think it's a good way to test. Louder than usual. All right, excellent. That's good. That's good. Okay. Man, we have a lot of work to do. But it's going to be so worth it. I really want to make like a nice village for you guys. That's like my motivation right now, to make a nice home for all my Ryzars. Usually I have to put you almost up when you whisper. Today you are barely at half. Oh, that's good. That's good. The lower tone is calming. Oh, I'm happy to hear that then. I don't want it, you know, I don't want my, because of like, I don't want to sound like dreary, you know what I mean? So yeah, as long as the listening experience is okay, then that's all that matters to me. Oh gosh. How about you guys? Like, were there any, I'm very curious to hear from you all now. What was like your creative thing as a kid? Like, what was your what things did you engage in creatively speaking as a kid? In like, you know, as like young little Ryzars. Tristan, you sound just like Ryzar Blazenfang. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you so much for the treat. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the cotton candy, Ryzar. Yeah. Oh God. And also, by the way, I do want to let you guys know, and for sure, I can say with certainty this is not going to affect my schedule. I'm preparing to actually go away from the I mentioned that I'm going to be away from the dino cave for a while. Okay, yeah. So for those that weren't around for the last stream, I informed the Ryzors that I will be away from the dino cave for a while because of some circumstances. And as a result, yeah, I'm going to be somewhere else I'm not going to say like till when, but yeah, I'm going to be away for a while. But I still will be streaming, and the frequency of my streams won't necessarily get affected, just so that you guys know. But it's more, yeah, just be aware that, yeah, I'm just going to be somewhere else. And as a result, man, dude, that was like the crappiest thing earlier as well. So earlier, I took my meds this morning, right? And then like I realized, oh shoot, I need to like start, because I need to start packing as well. Not only packing the stuff I need for when I'm away from the dino cave, but also I need to like organize stuff in the dino cave as well, right? So there's a lot of spring cleaning that's been going on today, and I guess that just added to my fatigue even more. In hindsight, I'm starting to realize like, maybe it was not the best idea to, but I mean, I have no choice. It's not like one of those things where it's like a good idea or a bad idea. It's just, at this point, it's just responsible, just being responsible and needing to get things done. And, at least I don't have any, like, at least for this week, because of all the circumstances I've been having to deal with. The good thing, at least, is that I only have, like, one stream each for the weekend. Because you know how, like, in previous weeks I've been doing, like, double streams? So at least, I do have the opportunity to take it a bit easier. So there's that at least. I have that at least too, So it's not like too punishing on my part, energy-wise. And I'm still gonna, I don't know, today just, I think today is probably just the day that happens to be like more hectic and more draining because I just took the med. But by tomorrow, it should be better, hopefully. Like I said, the medication I'm on right now, we're like testing the side effects and whether or not there'll be like improvements with how I deal with the side effects the more I take it. But yeah, for now it's like, it's like really weighing. Yeah. Oh man. I think I'm probably okay, you know what? I think one of my biggest concerns is we have Anime Impulse coming out, so I need to like plan how I take my meds accordingly cuz so context. Some of my relatives are in like the medical field, but not doctors, by the way. But like nurses and stuff like that. So the recommendation is I shouldn't be, I should still be consistent with my medicine no matter what. Especially like if we're in the phase of like, figuring out what side effects, like how I cope with the side effects. Because it's going to be like, it's going to be harder to like figure out like how I cope if I'm not like taking the meds consistently, right? So, yeah. Yeah, trial period, exactly. Because like if I'm not taking the meds consistently, then it's gonna be hard to like figure out like is it working or not properly? Like, yeah. But I should be fine. I mean, the great thing about Anime Impulse is that it's all about, at the end of the day, We do meet and greets, we do concerts because it's for you guys, right? And it's like I say, like knowing that I get to do things for my Ryzors is like huge motivational boost for me already. So, yeah. I think I should be fine, to be honest. Like that's like my energy booster. That's my energy booster right there. Okay, yeah, that's looking a bit better. Yeah, that's looking a bit better. Like, yeah, there's like more shape to the side now. I might want to consider trimming more though, but for now I think that's good. Oh wait, what the heck? I need to trim this actually. I'm so confused right now. Okay, yeah, let's trim this. Oh, just one. Yeah, just one of that. And then we replace, and landscaping be something. Dude, I'm so sad about the YouTube change with the tags. Like, what the hell? It's like I know, like I'm familiar with, like the good thing is that some of you have like usernames which are close or have like remnants or is actually like your username, you know, like your actual like channel, your like chat name as well. But in other cases sometimes it also gets tricky, so it's like, damn. All right. I feel like, I wonder if double layer is enough. Okay, what does it look like from here? Yeah, that looks okay. I might decide to trim the top more. I don't know, we'll see. That's pretty good, I think. It looks less, it looks cleaner now at least. Yeah, it looks so much more cleaner than it did earlier. 1, 2. And we need to artificially add more here. 1, 2, and then bloop, bloop, bloop. It looks neat, right? I'm really happy with how it's coming out. Holy moly, I'm feeling loopy. It's okay. As long as we, you know, my objective is that if I need to end earlier, sure, but I at least want to end with progress. You know, I don't want to just end stream and like not have progress today. Oof. Oh, oops. Oh, wait, 1 second. All right. Oh man, you know, ooh, there's another thing I've been thinking about. We really need to do a knitting stream soon. I think that's long overdue. Like, we need to do a knitting hand cam soon. Like, that was one of my objectives from debut, and like, we're like a few months away from the 1-year anniversary, and I still haven't done it yet. So I think it's about time. Yeah, I think it's about time that we did it. Oh lordy. I don't want to. Time does fly indeed, huh? Yeah. A knitting or crocheting stream? Knitting / crocheting. I saw Nick share something recently. Like, I think he shared like a Karaoke kit. And then I visited the website and I'm thinking, maybe I should buy the pom-pom kit for funsies. I'm not sure if I'll be allowed to hand cam that though, because they're kind of strict with their IPs that way, but it would still be nice to make even off stream. They're quite pricey though, but yeah. Hopefully they don't run out right away. Because I'll probably, I don't know. I have to, since I'm going to be away from the Dino Cave, I have to be a bit budgety. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I believe he did buy it. And then I was looking around the website where he got his, and I saw like pom pom, and I'm like, oh, I want that. I'm kind of sad though. They have like dinosaur ones, but they don't have any orange dinosaur ones. So I'm like, aw. Like no orange dino. Unfortunate. It's okay. No, it's. I feel bad. I don't want you guys to feel the need to do fun salt. It's okay. I can save up. Different colored yarn. That's true. That's true, though. Yeah. I can just follow the guide and use like a different color yarn for sure. Good point. Good point. Very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. Oh my gosh. I'm really happy. Like the landscaping, because my issue with the town like center earlier was that it felt a bit cramped because of the surrounding land, but the more we're shaping it, the more open it's starting to feel. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Starting, I'm not gonna say when, but sometime next week. Yeah, I'll be away from the Dino Cave, and I'll be staying somewhere else for a while, like many weeks. Oh God. Hello, hello, welcome in to everyone that just arrived. Welcome, welcome. Also, I've noticed like so many people have been busy lately. Like I've noticed how busy people have been lately, and it's not just me, because like even in my friend circles, for example, like I've already noticed it with the Ryzars. Like a lot of people have started becoming busy, but it's not just exclusively within our community. It's just like everywhere. Like a lot of people have started becoming busy. But regardless, it's really nice though. Like I know how, despite you guys being busy, you still like make time to drop by and hang with your Dinoboi. I really appreciate you guys for that. So, yeah. I mean, it's as I always tell you guys could be doing you guys could be doing anything else. But you guys could be spending your time doing something else, but you decide to spend a little bit of your time during the day to be with your Dinoboi. That means it really does mean the world to me. I'm never gonna get tired of like, reminding you guys of that. And it's for the sake as well of our newcomers, because they're not, obviously, like there's so many VODs to watch and look back on, and realistically you're not gonna be able to watch, you're just gonna kind of like, if you're like a newer Ryzar, right, you won't be able to watch all the VODs. There's gonna be like some VODs that will pique your interest, and then some would be like, you know what, I'm just gonna skip out on this one. But yeah. Yeah, it really is nice though. Oh God, good thing I adjusted the volume. I it's a good thing I tweaked like the settings on my microphone, because like oof. Like I know for a fact that I'm speaking at a lower volume than I usually do. So yeah, the microphone is doing some work today to make sure that I still sound like loud. Because yeah, I can really feel how different I'm speaking right now than my usual volume. So yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's okay if you guys are busy, as long as you remember to, keep us up, share whatever you can, updates on how, like, if you're doing well in school. Just make sure not to dox yourselves. One of my biggest reminders to my Ryzars, especially in this day and age of information and technology, always protect your identity when online. It's okay to share, but do not overshare, Seasons are revising while listening to stream. Ooh, good luck with exams. Good luck, good luck. Okay, we're making some headway here. This is great. This is actually great. Oh, okay, yeah, it's almost within the same level of the other area. Oh man, so much to clear though. Goodness gracious. Oh wait, sorry, 1 second. All right, there we go. Bad stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'll just, be reminded of this, chat, especially if you, which is understandable. Like, I can't blame people sometimes if, like, a lot of their social activity is more online than offline, because we all, like, some people will say, why not just touch grass? Like, why don't you just go, like, meet people outside? Like, there's a lot of things that are easier said than done, so I don't blame people if, if your circumstances, if your life circumstances mean that you need to find more of your social activity online through online communities and social media, then that's, like, completely fine. I'm not gonna be some, like, asshole and be like, oh, we should touch more. Like, bitch, please. There's, like, a lot of things that I feel are easier said than done without people realizing. It's easy to run your mouth about something, but, without actually, like, taking into consideration other factors. Sometimes it's good, because, some stuff applies to people, some people, sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. I remember when my countryside finally had access to internet. I started like I had like I was pretty active with Yu-Gi-Oh. But very casually though. I wasn't like some kind of competitive like dude. I just played like whatever decks I wanted, right? And yeah, because I couldn't afford Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And it's not even just not being able to afford Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because I don't know. Like, back then, the price of Yu-Gi-Oh cards was kind of luxury. Like, it felt like a luxury to even, like, be able to buy a booster pack. So, I kind of had to, like, stick to just playing Yu-Gi-Oh online. And, yeah, those were, like, the communities I was... I don't know, I didn't really, like, I don't really, like, look too much online. Like I said, if I wasn't your Dinoboi, I'd just like not be on social media at all. I mean, I'd still be on social media, but I wouldn't be like doing too many public stuff. You know what I mean? I just kind of keep to like friends and family, but I wouldn't like be too out there. So yeah, we all cope in different ways. Do what you need to do in life, as long as you're not hurting anybody. It's like whatever. Yeah, especially when you're like, yeah, exactly that. Niche. Dude, I also remember I was like interested in cosplay as well before. I didn't really cosplay much though, to be honest, but it was something I found fascinating. Especially because like I don't know, cosplay has become so much more accessible which isn't a bad thing. Cosplay has definitely become, but back then when cosplay wasn't as accessible, like majority of people had to like improvise, like work with seamstresses and had to learn how to craft their own props. I remember back when I was cosplaying, because this was when I still used to live in the Philippine countrysides, right? I remember taking trips to Manila to go to a city known as Marikina. So Marikina is known as the shoe capital of the Philippines. I don't know. Filipinos for some reason have an obsession with titling everything. There's like right down to, celebrities. Like it's not as much of a thing anymore. But back in the day, like like back in the day, the Philippines had an obsession with giving titles to, there's like right down to like singers, like for example Songbird of Asia. And then the towns always had to have some kind of like specialty, like this is like, I don't know, like the Carabao town of the Philippines, or sugarcane capital of the Philippines. So in this case, the place I used to go to for like, because you had to really be back when cosplay was starting to become a thing in the Philippines, you had to like really improvise. We didn't have like crafting stores, so we had to like look at other materials. And one of the common things, which I think to this day people still use because it's very convenient, is like rubber sheets. So rubber sheets is essentially I don't know, like yeah, I think they're probably used for like shoes and different stuff. No, like slippers actually, yeah. I think one of the more prominent things rubber sheet was used for like making flip-flops. So I remember back then I would make like trips to the quote unquote shoe capital of the Philippines, and I would go to like buy rubber sheets and try to craft stuff. Again, it's kind of like the fun thing. Maybe this is where like my whole fascination with, well, not really fascination, but how like I was the Lego type of kid, how it eventually transitioned to when I got, as I like aged more as a kid. Like you start going from Legos to like wanting to craft more stuff. But, there are very limited things I could get into. Yeah, there weren't really as many things I could get into, so my options were pretty limited. But yeah, cosplay was always something that fascinated me. It wasn't even just because of like, yay, it's snowing in game. It wasn't even necessarily just because of, what do you call this? It wasn't even just so that like, ooh, I have this like really cool costume. I think what I really enjoyed about the process of cosplay the most was creating, just creating, like making props and armor and stuff. So, I don't cosplay anymore, but before, I haven't used it yet. I don't know if I ever will be able to. So before, wait, was this before I got into FSP? But yeah, before we debuted, I actually got a costume. I got a Haikyuu costume actually. But I don't think I don't know. Well, now that I said it on stream, obviously I'm probably not gonna be able to use it. But yeah, I actually got like a Haikyuu costume. I got a costume of Daichi. Yeah, I got like Daichi. But I don't think I can do Daichi anymore because my hair is like longer. But like back when I got the Daichi costume, like my hair was like that length, but I've since like grew my hair. Yeah, Captain. But yeah, I never got to use the costume though. Mochi, thank you for the banana rice super. Treat for Ryra today. Is Monitor Kun okay now? Just finished rehearsal for performance. Good luck with your performance tomorrow. What type of, if you don't mind me asking, what type of performance are you doing? That's amazing, Cupcake. I hope it goes well. Keep us updated on that, okay? To answer your question, unfortunately, Monitor Kun, I don't think I'll be able to have it repaired because I'm assuming the price is gonna be, yeah, it's probably, I don't know. Like the price of the repair would probably just like amount to just getting a new monitor, period. So it's okay though. I'm currently borrowing a monitor. My friend doesn't, well, since I'm leaving the Dino Cave, I'm only using the monitor I borrowed till like when I leave. And then when I move to the temporary place I'm staying, I'm gonna have another person I can borrow a monitor from, so it should be fine. We should be a-okay. Singing, dancing, yo, that's so cool. I'm happy. I don't know. It makes me really happy to hear when my Ryzors engage in like, just like activities, because I don't know. I enjoyed extracurricular activities as a wee little dino boy. I tried to participate in whatever extracurricular activities I can. RIP Monitor Kun. It's okay. I'll get a new one like maybe next month. But yeah, that's why like I don't want to like no monitor funds for now. It's okay. Like because I can't get a monitor until next month. Although some have already like snuck some through Ryzonos, which I'm thankful for. So at least I can start at least like kind of canvassing for what type of monitor I want to get. Oh, it's a spider. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed I wasn't much of an I mean, there were subjects I did really good at where I could like academically achieve, but at the end of the day, I felt like I was more of an extracurricular person. That's why this is something I shared like many months ago, but I think since we have a lot of Ryzors, this is going to be new information. So I was like student body president at one point. Yeah, I was very engaged in student government stuff as well. And to be fair, you know, I got elected for that shit, okay? So it's not just a I want to do it thing. Like the entire student population entrusted me with the role of being their student body president. So I'm essentially Kaicho wa Dinoboi sama. Daka, please can you keep my secret? Yeah, I was student body president back in the day. Can you believe it? I don't know if I'll be able to do it anymore with how forgetful and dumb I've become. Oh, but yeah. Good times, good times. Rabbi's so responsible. Yeah, I'm really happy. I did some pretty good things in my day as student body president. I think one of my proudest achievements was like we were able to convince our administration to build like a roadway because some students were struggling walking a certain area of our school because it was like a dirt road and it was a very high traffic area, so it didn't make sense to, you know, not have like a road there. So as you know, as the representatives of the student body, we were able to, I don't know, for some reason other student officers past did raise the concern with administration, but they were always turned away. It was during my term when we finally got to push for it because we were very hardball about it. Like I think the strategy that we used was that like we really asked like the students to speak up more. Like it has to be like it can't just be like a one-time thing where you just like bring it up once and, you know, you have to like really be adamant about it. And because of how like we were able to make people speak up more, I think that was when like the administration was like, okay, you know what, they keep on bringing it up, we might as well like entertain the, so yeah, that was pretty fun. Like it also taught me like sometimes you need to be you can't just like ask for things in life, right? Sometimes you like really have to like work hard and be, see, this is what I mean by like, even when communicating stuff, when you're like fighting for certain causes, it's not enough sometimes where, you know, you just like let your voice be heard. Sometimes you have to be like wise about how you make your voice heard, because you can be, you know, you can be fighting the good fight, but if you're not smart about how you go about it, then sometimes it just isn't gonna, you know, that's one of the things I learned, at least from my time during student body. You were literally someone with a somewhat of a position back then. Yeah. I did it for, so this was during college, by the way. which made it even harder. This was like college years. Because, like, in high school, it's a bit more. I did do it in high school as well, by the way. But it was very different. It's very different when you're doing it in college. Because, like, you're kind of like young adults by then. Yeah, I enjoyed my time. Despite, like, me not being able to finish college because of circumstances in life. I did enjoy my time as working with the student body. Yeah, college level. That shit was hard, okay? Because I didn't ever like reach president status in like high school. It was only when I hit college that I was ever elected for president. When I was in high school, the most I ever got elected for was representative. I was like, class president, sure, but just within class, not like the entire student body. I think usually I was either elected class president, vice president, or what was like other roles I took on? There was like one other thing I took on before. Sergeant of Arms. I don't know what the heck that means. It was more like a disciplinary role. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe that's why I have no hesitation giving Ryzar's detention when y'all deserve it. Because I used to be in a role where I had to like discipline people. Yeah. Oh, I also remember joining. So I'm pretty sure like the Filipino Ryzars are familiar with this. Like like when you're in school, you have to do like the military thing. So I wasn't able to, because I wasn't allowed to. My parents didn't want, like Dino Fam didn't want me to engage in too many extracurriculars, so they wouldn't let me become an officer. And in hindsight, you know what? I'm glad I didn't, because if you wanted to be like one of those like higher rank officers, you have to sacrifice your summer as well. And yeah, hell no. Like hell no, dude. You know what? In hindsight, I'm glad I didn't. No way you know what? Especially in this age when I'm starting to appreciate whatever free time I can get, like hell no. So yeah, but there was another opportunity. Like I wasn't able to become like a high ranking officer, but I don't know. My school introduced like this other thing where you can still become an officer and it takes less time, although your rank is like lower than like the ones that actually like did the longer period training. So that's what I ended up in. I ended up becoming like a squadron leader. Yeah. Which was kind of cool. Yeah, pretty cool shit. I don't know, I was into that stuff when I was like younger. Probably because, I don't know, I probably got it from Papa Dino, because Papa Dino has like an interest in like military movies and stuff like that. I remember like I always see like Papa Dino watching like, soldier movies, because I think he was actually interested in becoming a soldier at one point, but luckily he didn't. Because otherwise, I don't know, I would not be, the timelines would have been extremely different if he became a soldier. Insane lore drop today. Yeah, I don't know. I rarely share about this time of my life because it's not something I really enjoy looking back. I mean, it's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just that I don't think it was as eventful. It's not as eventful. And, it's not something that I'm proud of, I suppose. There's like other stories I'd rather tell than that. But I guess for other people, it might be interesting to like, to find out about, which I guess is okay. Yeah. So yeah, it was very much that. Good times, good times. Oh, dude, I remember. Low key, there's a part of me that feels bad, but on the other hand, it's like, hey. So, back then, we had like flags for our respective squadrons, right? And sometimes, the officers would kind of power trip, because like you're not supposed to lose that flag, right? But to torment us for fun, like some of the higher ranked officers, like whenever we're lined up for attention, you know, like in our respective squadrons, like all arranged, you know, like how soldiers arrange themselves in like groups. So yeah, like sometimes the officers would try to like snatch our flags. I don't know. Well, you know what? I guess I do kind of feel bad. Because again, remember, we're from the countryside, right? And our squad kind of had to improvise because we had to provide our own flags, by the way. We had to create our own flags. We had to make our flags from scratch, right? And that includes like we had to provide like the stick for the flag. And for some of the squadrons, they were able to like get proper flag poles, you know, like proper sticks, long sticks for their flags. So just to give you guys context, the flags that we held were probably like maybe maybe 9 to 10. I don't know. I could be misremembering because this was a long time ago. Like they were like 9 to 10 feet tall. Right. But yeah, since I was like squadron leader, and again, like I couldn't afford that much shit back in the day, I had to improvise, right? So since I couldn't get like I couldn't buy, because I didn't even know where the heck they got them. So instead of a flagpole, we ended up, which was okay, by the way, they let us use it. I ended up using bamboo. I ended up using dried bamboo for our flag pole. For like the, you know, the thing that holds the flag. Yeah, I used bamboo. And it wasn't like polished bamboo, by the way. This is like literally, because where I used to live back in the day, we had like an entire bamboo forest behind us. That's how countryside I'm on, by the way. And then remember, this is like, because some of you might think when you think countryside, at least for some of you, you might be thinking like, you know, like the American countryside where it's like cornfields. The countryside in Southeast Asia is a bit different. Okay, this is like rice fields, bamboo forests sometimes, and I don't know, like lots of swamp. I don't know if they're swamps technically, but you know what I mean. So yeah, very interesting, I feel. So yeah, like the pole we had was made out of bamboo, and it was like raw bamboo. So it was rough around the edges. And like, if you're not careful, you can kind of cut yourself on them. So I don't know. Obviously I don't want anyone getting hurt, but on the other hand, an officer tried to snatch our flag and he ended up luckily he didn't get injured. You know, just like he ended up with a small cut. But after that happened, like our squadron was probably like the one that got the least amount of attempts for flag stealing by the higher ups whenever they'd power trip us, because there was always that risk like, oh, if you try to snatch our flag, you might get a cut. So yeah. I don't know. Maybe, you know, obviously it's a bad thing in the sense that you don't want anyone getting hurt. But you know, for me at least, as the person that usually holds the flag, I didn't have to worry about snatching as much from the other officers. And this was completely unintentional, by the way. It's not like I intended for the bamboo to be dangerous. It's just that, you know, I didn't have the means to buy I didn't want to spend money on a flagpole, let alone I didn't even know where they got those. So yeah. Silver lining, I suppose, by needing to improvise and by living, you know, just one of the advantages of living next to an area which has like a bamboo forest. They can't risk it because it's sharp. Exactly. Good times. Oh man. But that would be so real. I didn't really, I did get myself into a position of power, but at the end of the day, I didn't really like fully enjoy it. Like I just wanted to get into a position of power so that I could dodge some of the tasks at least. You know, I didn't have to work as hard. I do have to work as hard in terms of like leadership and leading the squadron sometimes, but other than that, there were like some tasks where, you know, especially when we had to like assign roles, it's like, yeah, you know what, you do this, you do this, you do this, and I could just like give myself some of the lighter stuff sometimes. So yeah, slightly strategic becoming, you know, I did have to work hard for it, of course. There was some sacrifice required, but it wasn't as, again, it wasn't as intensive as like what the higher up officers had to go through, which required a lot more time, a lot of dedication, and for what? So yeah. Lucky coinky dink indeed. Teehee. Lucky me. Lucky me. All right. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yay, it's coming together. Wait, is this like double layered? Oh, because it snowed. So like there was like another layer. Oh, no, I think I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore, man. You're giving me so much advice if these things ever happen. I don't know. Because, like, I got away with it because I was from the countryside, right? They can't really reprimand us for, like, oh, this isn't the proper stick. You know what I mean? Like, I got away with that because, you know, there was no way anyone is going to be like, you know, like, if you're going to, like, I don't know, it's kind of unheard of, unless it's like a very specific requirement where you like need a certain notebook or something like that, right? But when it comes to stuff like that, it's like, yeah, I don't think they were gonna like reprimand us for, and if anything, you know, it's innovative, it's creative. Like instead of like spending money on a flagpole, literally just like chopped one of the bamboos in my backyard and call it a day. Chop one of the bamboos in my backyard, attach the flag, and done. Report the bamboo. Exactly. You know? Yeah, you know, they gotta at least respect that we made the effort to get get like the flag thing done, right? So yeah, very much that. Yeah, that's an interesting memory to look back on. Oh god. Other than that, yeah. That was probably one of the more eventful things that happened to me back in this was like high school days, by the way. College, I wasn't interested anymore because, I don't know, there was a lot of stuff that happened to me in college, which made it hard to do more stuff. I don't know. It's not until recently that my family's kind of in a better place when it comes to money. But back then it was like it was really hard for us and I was very limited. I think it's because like my parents are retired already where they're starting to receive like benefits. So, I don't know. It's not as bad as it used to be for us. And on top of that, like because of, you know, that's why like I'm very thankful for the opportunity I have with FSP. It's because of being with FSP, I'm able to kind of not only stand on my own, but help my family out a bit as well. So yeah, I'm really grateful, extremely grateful. That's something I love doing is, you know, and you know, to an extent, you guys, you know, I'm gonna be real, like you guys are one of the reasons why I'm able to help my family out a bit more, you know. So thank you guys so much for that. It's one of the few times I feel like I'm able to now. So yeah. And, you know, sometimes I don't know. Like I say, these are like stories I don't really share because I don't think it's interesting, but I'm also starting to realize that, you know, there might be some people out there that feel like they might not be able to do stuff like this because of coming from, you know, might not come from a certain background or might not be exposed to a certain type of culture. But yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta work hard at what you want to do in life, and who knows, you'll never know what opportunities you'll be able to seize, you know. I think that's one of like, I hope that, you know, I hope for at least, you know, it's not going to be for everybody, obviously, but I hope like some of the Ryzars are able to like have that as a takeaway from spending time with their Dinoboi. And hopefully there's like other Ryzars that can relate to that as well. Like feel like they might not be the most because I wasn't really exposed to a lot of Western stuff, a lot of cultural stuff. I don't know. That's why I feel very geriatric. Because I feel like I can't relate to a lot of stuff. But still, I am where I am now. And there's like certain things I don't understand reference wise sometimes, but at least, I don't know, I guess there's like other things I at least excel at to make up for that. I'm gonna like, there we go. Yeah, that's nice. The village looks like a cake with cupcake houses on top, and it's awesome, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I wasn't really fond of sharing stuff like that before, but now it's like, hopefully like, I'm not trying to be like, that's not like my purpose to like be an inspiration or anything. That's like, I feel like that's too much of a responsibility. But, hopefully it's at least like, it would be, if there's at least one person that can relate to my experience, then, yeah, it'd be nice, I suppose. Like relate to my experience and not, I don't know, people think like just because like internet is more accessible that there's no excuse to like not know certain things, but I feel like that comes, that can be like a very privileged thing to say sometimes, in my opinion at least, because I know a lot of people that aren't as connected to the internet and are not as aware of stuff like that. And, sometimes I feel bad. Because, like, they get, I don't know, there's, like, some people that are like, oh, there's no excuse for you to not know this, but, yeah. I didn't know what geriatric was at first, but Ryra made me learn it. You know what? I'm gonna be so real. I did like, I didn't learn what geriatric meant until, like, last year. And now it's like, you know what? That's me. Oh, man. You make me feel... Aw. Good luck with work later, by the way, when you're on your way to work. Yeah, good luck, good luck. It's a word to represent. Oh my gosh. It's very interesting to hear the difference in our culture. Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of scary in this day and age, because I feel like the more hyper-connected we get, the more, you learn, you have easier access. I feel like we've been going the opposite direction lately. I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's the opposite direction at times. Like, sometimes it's a good thing as well. Like, one of the realities I feel is that sometimes there are cultures that can be so different that it'll be hard to, like, it'll be hard to find like a middle ground with some cultures sometimes, because they're just so vastly different, and to the point where they might contradict each other when it comes to certain aspects. So I think, I don't know. I don't know. It's a nice thought to think that as an entire planet, as an entire world, we can be united. But I don't know. I think it's like a reality that it's easier said than done sometimes. And that's okay, I think. But yeah. 15 minutes ago. That's kind of the funny thing, no? Like, sometimes you watch people and then, like, you learn new vocabulary, and because of how often it's used, you eventually, like, get curious, like, what do they mean by this? They keep saying it, and then you find out, like, oh, okay. Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. I don't know, it's an interesting thought. Yeah, it looks like we're just kind of shaping around right now. This is kind of nice though. Since a lot of what I'm doing is like more landscaping than building, there's like less thinking needed, right? It's just more like making sure everything's evened out. And because I'm using less brain power to build, it's easy to zatsu. It's much more easier to zatsu and chit chat with you guys. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess this is kind of a good thing. It also helps me cope with my like sloppiness right now because of the medications. So yeah, this is actually kind of nice. All right, it's kind of shaping out. I'll have to fix this a bit more though, but yeah. Yeah, what else? Oh my god. You know what was one of the crazy things I had to do as like student counts as like as president in college? We were also tasked with, it's very I don't know how it is for other countries, but in my experience as student body president, we also had to do like it reminds me of the anime, like, you know, like the school animes where like if you're up in a position of power within the student body, you also have to work on other things like the school festival, for example. So I had to do that as well. Like I had to be the one spearheading like the sports festivals, the different competitions in school, except for the academic competitions, but like, you know, the more extracurricular ones, like help out with organizing the singing competition, the dance competition, the pageants. Oh, dude, that was a lot of work. I feel like that's why after I experienced becoming student body president, I didn't run for anything anymore. I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm done. That's like one thing to add to the things I did in school, but after that, nope, not anymore, man. I'm good. Good luck to the next generation. I did my part. After all that work for 1 year, nope, I'm good. Thank you very much. Good luck to the next president. And if you need advice, you feel free to hit me up, but I'm not running for anything anymore. So yeah. I think that's one of the things I miss, actually. Like, even if I'm like, I don't know, back in my day, I wasn't as forgetful as I was. I don't know, maybe it really does come with geriatric. Maybe it really does come with like becoming a geriatric Dinoboi, but I think that's one of the things I do miss. Project management. That was probably one of my favorite things, at least. Regardless of whether I was like student body president, whether I was like class president, whether I was like president of a certain club, organizing but I've noticed, like, not in recent years though, I've become much more lazier when it comes to project management, I feel. But maybe it's because I did it a lot in the past that I'm kind of like over it now. But I used to be very ambitious. Like, I was very ambitious with my projects, man. Like, whenever an idea would come out, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Because I was just eager, I was eager for the experience as well. Because I was also very aware at a young age that who knows when opportunities like this would come again. Because sometimes the things you do in college, for example, or in school in general, these are things that you might not be able to do anymore once you're an adult. So, you know, might as well experience what you can, as long as you're interested in it as well. Like, you don't want to force yourself. But in my case, yeah, I was like genuinely interested in like doing these activities. Yeah, I had lots of fun. I don't know. I'm pretty proud of myself, I think. I'm pretty proud of myself in terms of like being able to make other students' school life a bit more interesting through the activities that we kind of had to work on. As part of our responsibility of being on like student council, you know? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that I enjoy doing in school that not in a million years am I gonna enjoy anymore in my geriatric Dinoboi years, you know? Like, nah, dude, I'm done. That's you know, that's it for me. Thank you very much. One night and one more time. Thanks for the memories. Good Lord. Yeah, those were certainly some times. Right? Oh man, I want to do another karaoke with one of the boys. If not with Nyx, like, I don't know, I'll ask one of the other. I actually want to ask Lucy low-key. If we ever get the chance to go to the Brood again, I want to ask Lucy if he's down to do like a karaoke on my stream. I think Lucy would be a fun guest to have for karaoke. Especially since he's such a damn good singer, you know? And he sounds really good in person too, by the way. I want to put that on record. Like when we went out karaokeing, like Lucy's voice in person is just as good as what you'd hear it in. Like it's actually like almost 1-to-1. It's crazy. What's your default song? Oh, that's a good question. I think my go-to song whenever, like, you know, especially when you're at parties and they're like, no, you have to do at least one song, Ryzar. And I'm like, okay, all right. Okay, this is when we're not in Japan, by the way, because whenever we're in the Baruda, it's a different story because there's like a lot of Japanese songs. But when I'm in a different country, obviously we don't have access to that, right? Like the playlists are going to be vastly different. So when it's only English songs that are available, my go-to songs are, okay, there's like I could give like at least 5. So Wherever You Will Go by The Calling, that's like my number one go-to. I feel like I've sang that way too many times. And I feel like whenever, especially at family gatherings back in the day, right? Like people just expect me to sing that song. Because it's like, yeah, okay, you want me to sing? Okay, I'll just do that one song you always hear from me and we're good, right? Like I did the song already, so no more problems anymore, right? So yeah, other songs would be Always Be My Baby by David Cook. Recently, Thanks for the Memories, because of the Cyberfan karaoke, has become one of my go-tos now. What else? Two more. If don't feel like I don't know, maybe what's that one song? What's the title of the song, chat? Like, it's her hair and her eyes today that just simply take me away. What's the title? What's the title and who sang that again? And the feeling that I'm falling further in love makes me shiver. But oh my god, it's so hard to sing with my drowsiness. Oh my god. But yeah, that song and I think oh god, I'm trying to remember so hard. My brain is just so fuzzy. Oh, Out of My League by Stephen Speaks. There, that's the name of the song. And what else? There's one more song. I think it's an Owl City song. Oh, you know what? Fireflies by Owl City and okay, this is 6 now actually. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Yeah, those are my go-to songs. Yeah, Fireflies. You would not be okay, I can't sing that when I'm droopy and drowsy. You know what, that kind of works for now, yeah. Ryzar Sheeran. I'd like to make myself believe. But I'd usually sing like in a higher octave. But yeah, it's just hard for me to do right now. Yeah. But when when we're in the, like I said, we're in the Baruda, it's a different story. Cause like, obviously when you're in the Baruda, they have the anime songs. They have like a lot of the Japanese songs, Vocaloid songs even. So that's when it starts getting a bit different. So my song choices shift from like those English songs to, so obviously Digimon Braveheart. Another one is the Vampire Night song, the first opening ever. Yeah, that's another one of my go-tos. Romeo and Cinderella for sure. And then what else? What are like my Baruda go-tos? Magnet I guess. And oh my god, I'm feeling so droopy. Feeling so droopy and loopy. I'm trying to think. Oh my god. My brain just got loopier, I feel, from all the brain power I've been using. But yeah. Oh, you know one song I really want to be able to do one day properly is Closer from Naruto Shippuden by Inoue Joe. Yeah, that's like one of my... Oh yeah, I do... What trigger song do I do? And I did like one trigger song before in karaoke. I think I did Leopard Eyes in karaoke before. Not like our live stream karaoke, but like in our like whenever Baruda karaoke. Do you like Miku or Luca's part? Low key, I'm not sure. Low key, I'm actually not sure. I just sing both parts. I think the one time I did Magnet at karaoke was with Nayu. I think this was during like our first karaoke together ever. I did Magnet with Nayu. And then during the last karaoke we did with some of the Niji Sanji peeps, we did Romeo and Cinderella as well. So that was fun. I think when we were singing Romeo and Cinderella, it was me, Nayu, Shu, and who was the other person that was singing? There was one more person that was singing Romeo and Cinderella with us. I forgot who. Or maybe it was just the three of us. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. I cannot remember for the life of me. But those are like really good times. Good times. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh, yeah, those are like karaoke. I like karaoke. I remember there was a time, this was like probably in my younger adult years, you know, like college. There was a point where I got tired of karaoke for a bit. Because, I don't know, maybe this was because when I was like going through shit, like I wasn't fond of karaoke. It felt like more of a chore whenever I get dragged to karaoke. But, you know, recently I've been enjoying karaoke again. Because, you know, that's kind of the whole point of like karaoke, right? You're supposed to enjoy singing. You're not supposed to, like, it doesn't matter if you have like the voice of an angel or the voice of a freaking, I don't know, like nails on a chalkboard. As long as you're having fun, right? That's all that matters. You're not performing at a freaking concert for like thousands of people. At the end of the day, you're just like going to karaoke to have fun with your friends. So yeah. So no pressure there for sure. Singing expresses feelings real good too. That's so true. And that's actually something we learned in our vocal lessons as well. Like sometimes it's not enough to just sing. Like sometimes you want to evoke the emotion of the song so you can really tap into, like, so that, you know, when you tap into the emotion of the song internally, like you also deliver it externally, and like you just convey the whole point of the song more through your emotions. So yeah. Yeah, man, it'd be so much fun if I could do karaoke with the boys again. But I don't know, like, whenever we get to fly to the Baruda again, if it's really dependent on like what our schedule looks like, because sometimes our schedules are too busy. But I mean, you know, if there's a will, there's a way, right? Shoot, what do I do now? What do I do now, chat? What do I do now? I do want to figure out more structures, actually. I don't know what, though. Okay. The Rye Bunker? Ooh. I still try. Oh, I do want to do a Rye Bunker eventually. Yeah, true, right? That's a really good point. Like when we cleared it out more, because that was kind of the problem prior, right? Like the fountain didn't stand out that much because there was like so much land surrounding it. But now when you look at it, it's a so much cleaner look now. So yeah, totally. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's like widen the road just a little bit more. Hell yeah, there we go. See? Much more cleaner. Actually, low key, why don't we just like trim this a bit more as well to equal it here? Yeah, let's like trim this a bit more maybe. You know, one thing I want to get better at is rapping. I'm not looking to be like the next Eminem, right? But I want to at least like rap decently. I'm not trying to be like supersonic, but you know, like, you know, the type of like Paradox Live level type of rap. That would be a nice, especially with the song me and Roscoe did. Yeah, like that kind of rap would be nice. You know, the karaoke we did for Roscoe's birthday. Yeah, that would be fun, I feel. I want to swim in the fountain, but I think I'd be cooked too soon since I'm tiny. Don't worry, we made sure that the temperature in the fountain is at a level where the Ryzars wouldn't get too, you know, baked from the heat. You're good, don't worry. Some precautions we took, especially when, you know, Ryzars just want to chill in the fountain. We made sure that the fountain is swimmable for the Ryzars, so don't worry about that. Oh my god. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, you know something I want to do in September? I kind of want to do an art party in September. I don't know why it took me this long to do an art party. But yeah, I want to host an art party in September. Which will like art party / art showcase pretty much. Like we'll have a theme for the art party and then everybody can make art, and yeah, whoever wants to like share their art to share on stream, we're gonna showcase everyone's pieces. Not necessarily a magma board I would say, but you know, everybody's just free to draw on whatever program they want, and then they tweet it, and then like whoever decides to join the showcase will get their art shown. Yeah, I think that'll be like a really fun idea. But it'll have to be a time where I'm not like on meds. Because the art party ideally is going to be like a 4-hour thing minimum, so that there's ample time to like draw on the spot, as well as ample time to like showcase as much of the art. If not, because I really want to do all as much as possible, right? So yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Oh my god, we're gonna make it. Yeah, there's gonna be a hashtag for it eventually, but yeah, I'm gonna release more details about once we're like nearer the date of us actually doing it, you know. Yeah, eventually that's something I do want to do. It'll be fun. It'll be fun for sure. All right. Wait, sorry. There we go. I had to like check my messages real quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like how much. Oh man, all this landscaping has really helped open up the fountain area more. It's just so much more visible. It's so much more prominent, and it feels like a proper town square. Like earlier, because of all the surrounding land, it just kind of felt like you know, something you pass by, but now it does actually feel like it's an integral component to the area, you know? Are meds a temporary thing? I'm not sure. Maybe? Maybe. I'd say maybe. It depends on whether or not the thing I'm getting medicated for gets better in time, I suppose. But I don't think it's permanent. Yeah, I don't. From the talk, I remember like from the talks at least I had with the doctor, and the consultations I've had as well. It doesn't seem like it's something permanent. I think it's just something until we reach a certain point in my bodily functions where they're like fully stable and not at risk, I suppose. Yeah. I like how the symmetry kind of helps the area as well. Yeah, the this is really nice. I'm so happy with how this is shaping out. And honestly, low-key, I'm just happy I can productively do something on Minecraft despite my energy today. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Oh, also, we're gonna do a crafting stream in... Oh, I was supposed to do it this August for Anime Impulse. So, I think I talked about this a few months prior, but I only just remembered it. And God, I hope I remember it still, because you guys know how forgetful I am. I want to do a crafting stream with you guys. So, the main Ryzar we see is the Cupcake version of you. Oh, no, it's actually you guys. Yeah, it's you guys. Yeah, the mascot you see is you guys. That's like your representative form. Mm-hmm. It's your representing form, rather, yeah. Oh, yeah, you know what? That kind of looks good. Maybe just some snow there from the entrance point. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I think that looks so much more better. Just like not have the snow all the way. Just like have it up to a certain point. There we go. Yeah, that's good. It's like keeping your lawn clean, you know? Yeah, so what we're going to do is... it's something... I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. So what we're going to do is... We're going to be making headbands together. So you can use whatever materials you want. Essentially, what the headbands are going to be for is that... So it's easier for you guys to spot fellow Ryzars at conventions. So like I know some people like some I don't know if there's like VTubers that do it, but I know like there's some like IRL streamers that do the thing that kind of do that. They have like something where they like wear something which makes them distinguishable as like a fan to be part of the fandom. So I want to, yeah, the one when we talked about the cherry and stuff. Exactly. So the concept is, like you buy a headband, ideally not too chunky, but not too thin either. The exception is like if you're not really a headband, like let's say for example, like you're a more, like you're like a surprisingly, like for example, like you're more like you're like a more masculine type of person where you don't really want a visible headband, then you could just wear like a more like, I don't know, like get a headband that matches your hair color or something. But yeah, like you have a headband and then you have a cherry on top. Yeah. So yeah, I think like in an ideal world, you know, you'd want it to be like a white chunky headband so that, you know, the white represents like the icing and then you have like the cherry on top. Ideally the size of a dim sum, I suppose, should be good. You know what I mean? You guys know what a dim sum is, right? I'm pretty sure like a good chunk of you have seen that or have eaten a dim sum already. So you'd want like the size of the cherry to be like at least dim sum size. You don't want it to be too big either, right? But I think dim sum size is manageable. And then the fun thing is that if you do like a white chunky headband, you can also like, I don't know, paint marker on sprinkles, whatever. I don't know if you want it to be like rainbow sprinkles, if you want your sprinkles to just be a specific color like pink or I don't know. And I remember like remember there were like, I think there was like 2 events now in the Philippines, wasn't there? And then there was like that one event in California as well, and then I believe the Indonesian Ryzars did. It wasn't an event, but it was more like a poster event. So yeah. I think that'll be like fun for you guys. Like when you do like when you do like cup sleeve events where everyone meets up, or I think in the Philippines they did like that cupcake making thing. So yeah. It'll be like really, you guys can all come in your like Ryzar headbands. I can crochet a white hat. Oh, actually that too, you can get creative because like I think by standard what you can do is either you find like a ball that you can paint or like a small styrofoam ball, but you can get creative as well. You can crochet your own cherry, for example, or I don't know, if you know how to do like the clay stuff where it becomes solid, then you can, I don't know, just make sure it's not heavy, of course, because at the end of the day, you don't want that headband to feel like a weight on your head. So yeah, you can do any type of, get creative with how you make your cherry, but I'd say that's the ideal size. You at least want to make it like the size of a dim sum. Air drying clay, exactly. What the heck? Wait, what does this look like from the outside? Oh my god, I'm getting so tired. Dude, I swear, this is like what I'm battling with right now. On one hand, I'm so tired. Like, you know, because obviously, like, the more I stream, the more energy I get expended, and it doesn't help that I have a debuff right now. But on the flip side, I don't want to end stream yet because I want to keep hanging out with you guys. Oh my god. Yeah, don't worry. Probably I'll hard limit myself to maybe 30 minutes to an hour more. That's like my hard limit, and then I have to be like, okay, right, look after yourself, get some rest. Yeah, for sure. But for now, I'm just enjoying the company of my Ryzars for as much time as I can. Yep. All right, what do we do though? I'm just kind of been walking around, but I haven't really been doing anything yet. What's the next step? What should we do? Yeah, definitely. All right, I'll make sure to limit myself to just 30 minutes to an hour more, and not Rai hours. Like, I'll be very strict with myself to do only 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, actually, you know what? I want to see like what. I wonder if this goes anywhere if we go in like a straight line. Wait, what the? Whose is this? Who made this? This is definitely not mine. Interesting. Very interesting. Put a timer. Nah, don't worry. I'm pretty I have like a clock right next to me, so I should be able to yeah, I should be able to remember the time easily. No worries. Oh my god, there's so many. What's kind of scary about these is these all probably lead to the ancient city, which is kind of scary. Damn, okay. Also, I'm surprised that whoever built that portal, you know, they might not have known there was an ancient city beneath them. Yeah, let's see where this goes. Let's see if this actually leads anywhere if we just go in a straight line. We're going on a field trip, guys. Oh, man. Kind of interesting, though. I'm surprised I didn't get into Minecraft sooner. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? It's because, like, I didn't really have... wait, I think I did talk about this with you guys before. The reason I never really got into Minecraft, despite, like, me being, like, a Lego type of guy, like, as a kid, right, was because I didn't really have any friends that played Minecraft or were, like, enthusiastic enough to explain the whole concept of Minecraft to me. Because, yeah, I did... Oop, we got bopped in the head by that soil, but yeah. I didn't really have any... Ooh, that's so... what the... That's so pretty, dude. Oh, it's a village. That's nice. That waterfall is so nice, though. And another... Wait, there's like 2 villages. Wow. It's like village... It's like village central here. Pretty much. Whee! This is nice. I wonder if we'll find anything interesting eventually. Where are we even going, low-key? Wait, what are the numbers here? Oh, okay. Now this is like opposite of the FSPEN area, I think. Oh my god, there's a fire there. Okay, we're going back now. What was that flying dirt block? I know, that was so random, dude. Wait, that looks... That does not look natural, but anyway. Whee! Ooh, look at that hole. This is nice, though. We're soaring, flying. Just wait a couple of minutes. No, I hope I don't get lost. Oh God, I hope not. That'll be a tragedy in itself. Oh my God. I would be so sad if we got lost. Cause like I don't think I saved the coordinates for the Ryzar village yet, so wait a minute. Let's okay. You know what? Maybe I will get lost. Okay, it's not a deep... I don't think that goes... Okay, anyway. Anyway, where were we? Yes, back home. I'm like... one of those kids that gets distracted by something easily. Man, this is a really nice area. Anyway. Oh my God, okay. Alright, stick on the path, Ryzar. You're almost home. Side quest? For real. The distraction. It's like, see, this is why I need you guys to constantly jingle the keys in front of me. You guys need to jingle the keys in front of me, I feel, to keep me on track. Yay, we're back. Okay, we're back for real. All right, there we go. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, you know what? Maybe it would be a good idea to make this... I think something that would be easy to do within my energy levels right now is to make this portal area nicer. But what do you think we should do, chat? How do we make this portal area nicer? Like, what's the move here? How do we make this nicer? Oh my God. Good Lord, Ryzar made it. Thank God, right? I want to go in the portal. Oh my God. Oh no! You're not supposed to be here. Are you lost, mister? Someone got lost. Uh-oh. Why is he in there, right? You're not supposed to be here. Excuse me, sir. Are you lost? Traveling as a pack on our favorite dino's back. Walking in a line, cozy dino time. Take care and much love, everyone. Rest well. Thank you so much, Notaku. It feels like when, at least the Supas and Ryzonos for today, they low-key feel better soon treats. They feel like feel better soon treats. So thank you so much, Notaku. Thank you. Oh, you know what would be fun? What if, hear me out. Wait a minute. I have an idea. I have an idea. Chat, I have an idea. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Wait for it. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. That's actually gonna be so cute. Yay, very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Oh wait, oops. So cute. Actually, so adorable. It's Cupcake. Oh my god, this is the best. Best idea ever. Oh. What can I say? I love my Ryzars. Oops. Probably. All right. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Cute. Very cute. Wait, let's see what it looks like. Oh my god, that's so cute. Button. Shout out to the person that suggested this at the time. I think it was. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. You know what? That's fine, actually. No, you know what? That's fine. And then we just like do a thing where. Oh, you know what? We can do like a thing where it's like a bridge. Maybe we do glass. What if we do like a glass thing? Glass. Like glass pathing, maybe? can do these stairs. Very cute. Water under it? Yeah, actually. Ah, great minds think alike. Low key, is the water gonna freeze though? Will the water freeze? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a wrapper. Exactly. We just kind of like, yeah, make the wrapper continuous from here. Oh, did I accidentally get rid of the red concrete? Okay, there we go. And then we complete this. Oh, oops. I mean, that's fine. But, teehee. Thankfully it doesn't break. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, you know what? This is nice. At least we were able to build something today, too. Aside from just landscape. Oh! Oops. I knew that. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Bruh. I just knew that was going to happen. Teehee. Teehee. I swear, I knew that was going to happen. All right, there we go. Okay. Careful. One by one. One by one. Don't break anything, Ryzar. Not again, at least. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Yeah, silly me indeed. Oh, God. All right, there we go. There we go. Man, this purple on the side is kind of like, eh. Oh, well. I mean, we can, I don't know. Cute. Very cute. Trying to think of like, what's like a good way of doing it? No, it's one of the few times you guys get to be tall, I suppose. One of the few times I'll give you guys a bit of height to work with. Speaking of tail, good thing you reminded me. Probably this. There we go. Cute. It's the Ryzar gate. Very cute. Oh, that's adorable. Do we just do stairs maybe? I don't know. I'm still undecided like how we tackle the stair situation as a whole. I don't know, man. Like, do we just do an entire staircase? Okay, you know what? Yeah, this will... I'll have to figure out what I want to do with this. I'm not sure yet. We've lost our chonkiness. Nah, just for... Actually, you know what? Maybe I can... Wait, low key? To cover this, I was kind of thinking of adding another layer, though. To cover the obsidian, so... Maybe we can make you guys a bit more chunkier. I'm not opposed to it, actually. It's just that it's going to be so much bigger now. I don't know, though. Do I want to... Nah, you know what? It's fine. Because, like, if I make it chunkier... Like, I also have to adjust the height. So, yeah, that's fine. You know, it's just to make, like, a cute portal frame, really. We're going to be making a Actually, yeah, that's something I need to work on. We eventually need to work on the actual Ryzar monument eventually. So, there's that, too. Yeah, that's something we'll be working on eventually. Oh, oops. Yeah, this I need to decide on, though. Like, how do we go about this? I guess we can do, like, dirt still. Like, dirt pathing. Yeah, we can still do dirt path. It's like, whatever. Yeah, I think that's okay. We just need more stairs. More of this pink stair. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Ryzar Monument Bunker, Benson Hospital, detention route. We got on a diet. Oh, because of the diet. That's crazy. Oh my god, how many minutes do we have left? 30 minutes max. Okay. We got this. Yay, very cute. Very, very cute. Probably, let's do... I guess we can do water. Okay, how do we want to go about the flooring, though? What should we do for the tiling at the bottom, chat? What to do? Obsidian bottom, mayhaps? I don't know. Obsidian or something glowy. Ooh, you're onto something there. Also, welcome in to anyone that just arrived. Welcome, welcome. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty nice, I think. Okay. And then we put in some water. Wait, let's maybe shape the pool a bit more. Wait, let's... Rose, thank you so much for the... Blueberry Rizupa. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Cupcake. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, maybe like this. We We can just kind of keep it shallow, I suppose. Yeah, I'm on creative mode right now. I'm using creative mode strictly for the Ryzar village. Yeah, just strictly for the Ryzar village. Everything else is going to be done naturally. On TV? Yay, I'm going to be on TV. Mom, I'm on TV. Thank you. No problem. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can do water. Or I think it's going to be ice, actually, low-key. Should we just, like, do ice? Like an ice, It gives a more mystical feel, if you will. Okay, there we go. There we go. That kind of works. Right? That kind of works. I think. All right. One, two. There we go. All right. Yeah. That looks okay, I suppose. I mean, there's probably ways we can improve on it, but for now, I think that's okay. Add like sea lanterns up here too. You know, just to add some light to it. I'm low-key thinking of like doing stone for this part even. Like some kind of stone on the sides, maybe? Oh, lol, the lights are melting the ice. That's kind of funny, actually. I forgot about that. I forgot that it was likely going to do that. Okay. The Cupcake portal. Very cool. That's kind of funny, though. I totally forgot about that interaction with the lanterns. Oh, hello, Mr. Zombie. You kind of scared me for a bit there. All right. We're probably going to need to shape this out a bit as well. Yeah, we need to do some landscaping here. All right. Maybe we should even like... Yeah, maybe do like one layer of that. And then grass. Yeah, there we go. Oh, oops. Did not mean to do that, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, let me at least leave space for that block. Okay, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's get the snow out. Wood floor. Yeah, I think it... I was kind of thinking of that as well, but yeah, indeed, it might be too bright. I was kind of tempted to do it though, not gonna lie. But then I'm like, maybe a bit too. Oh wait, no, the snow's gonna melt on the lanterns. Never mind, I forgot about that. Oh yep, there it goes, melted already. Yep, there it goes. Yeah. Poor dude's just stuck here. But Loki deserves it. Okay. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, wait. Sorry, give me 1 second, chat. Yeah, I definitely need to wrap up at exactly the 3-hour mark. I'm too tired. Oof. Wait, is that Malum? Oh yeah, I forgot Malum's stream. Yeah, I forgot Malum at his thing today. Nice. He has this little collab today. That's very cute. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the white carpet strat indeed for sure. We're probably gonna also like do like 1 layer lower for the lanterns. So yeah, they're gonna be like on the side. Yeah. Oh, oops. Yeah, they're gonna be more under. So they're gonna be like poop and poop, so that we have derp on top. There we go. Oh, oops. All right. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, did I not obsidian these parts? Apparently not. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we just need to landscape the area a bit more, because right now it's looking a bit cramped, you know what I mean? Because of the surrounding area, so we kind of want to make the area breathe a bit more. Yeah, I think that's like a good way to put it. Feels a bit too constricted, so it definitely needs more breathing room. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like the white carpet method for sure. This part is disturbing me so much. Aw, that's very sweet. Thank you, thank you. I do my best. Oh my gosh. Alright. The Ryzar portal. What happens if I... Oh, that's so scary. Never mind. Stormy! Thank you for the banana Ryzupa. Hi, Rarai. I have a name change update. My parents found and are not happy. So we have a court date for next Friday. And if I win, my name change becomes official. Ooh, interesting. Good luck with that. I hope it goes well. Yeah, I really hope that goes well for you. Good luck, good luck. That sounds like a... Yeah, that sounds like a major thing that's happening in your life. Holy moly. Good luck, good luck. I really do hope it goes well, like actually. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Actually, we can do like maybe one more. There we go. Yeah, maybe one more bit of extension wouldn't hurt. All right, there we go. And then bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just like do it here on the sides. There we go. Just to even it out more. All right, there we go. I might have to make the pool deeper though. Yeah, I might have to make the, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I just need like a, I don't know. I'm like really tired at this point, so I'll probably just like improve on it when I have a fresher mind. But I think that's like this is good progress. At least we did something this stream. I'm happy about that. Oh, look at how much more open it is now, chat. Do you see the difference? Once we landscape the sides, it looks so much more open now. Yo, that's so cool. We cooked. You need to sleep on it. Exactly. Absolutely need to sleep on it for sure. Yeah, it looks so nice, doesn't it? Oh, wow. All right. All right. There we go. Thanks for being part of the calm in all the chaos. Aww. Thank you for allowing me to be so. So yeah, thank you as well. Thank you for the mint chocolate Ryzupa. Thank you, thank you. I'm so sorry if trust me, like I'm really enthusiastic and thankful for all the Ryzupas and Ryzonos. It's just my energy, dude. I like the way I'm the limits to my energy does not justify how thankful I am for all the treats and Ryzonos. So thank you. Okay. Snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Maybe if we do like snow would be nice. I don't know, I'm kind of forcing it right now, but let's see. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. There we go. Yeah, I quite like that. More layer. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, there we go. It helps shape it out a bit more, and just so that there's not too much dirt exposed, you know what I mean? Oh, that's gonna, yeah, we're gonna have to, I'm probably gonna make the pool deeper so that we can plant the sea lantern deeper as well, so that it doesn't interfere with our, like, snow on top. Yeah. Oh my god. It's gonna be the start of Christmas season in PH next month. Oh yeah, I forgot the Philippines does that. Oh my god. Prepare for the Mariah Carey songs at malls. All I want for Christmas is you. I don't want. She's breaking free and not in a High School Musical kind of way. Wait, let's see the snow vanish. Yeah, it's gonna melt soon. It's whatever. Can you snow? Put snow on this? No? You can't? Okay. Oh, that's so nice. It looks so much more open now. Okay, low key, I'm thinking of making this even wider so that we can make, like, I don't know, when it's like New Year's, for example, we can put like stalls around the circle as well. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, I don't know. Or maybe I just make like another park where we can do that. We can make like a Ryzar temple. We can make a Cupcake temple. I don't know. The inspiration is like Asakusa, where they have like the temple and then like they have like stalls around the temple, especially during New Year. Yeah, right. Yeah, like a Cupcake temple. All right. Yeah, that looks good. That looks very good. Oh my god! Wait. You kind of... The big cherry. The cherry can be like the middle thing instead of the big lantern. It's going to be like a cherry. The Cupcake Shrine and the Guardian Cupcakes. Oh, that would be so cute. Yeah, let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. Okay. Yeah, we need to find a nice place to put the... We'll probably make it next to the hospital, actually. This area next to the hospital might be a good area to put our temple. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably going to be the spot. Like, make it next to the hospital. All right. Yeah. You eat today? Yeah, I did eat today. I had, what did I have today? I had Hainanese chicken for lunch. And then I had leftover, what did I have earlier? I had a leftover sandwich earlier for, because I'm not quite hungry. You know, the meds kind of make me like really tired and yeah. Okay, we have 10 more minutes. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm happy with what we did today. We at least did something today, and yeah, I'd consider that like a win. Low-key, I might revise this. Don't be surprised if this might not be here anymore. I'm still kind of thinking about it. We'll see. Or maybe it might be revised by the time we come back during the next stream. I don't know yet, dude. I don't know. There's something about it that's still making me like, it could be better. Oh, Zanny, hello. Thank you for the raid, Zanny. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Netherlings. If you're new to this stream, my name is Ryzar Blazenfang. I am one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production EN Second Generation Ravanis. And yeah, we're playing some Minecraft today. My energy might be a bit weird today because I took some medication. So yeah, Hey, Philly, thank you for the one recruitment. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very low energy today because of my meds. But yeah, we still have you guys came in, we're starting to wrap up here as well, so we can we'll see who we eventually raid into. But yeah, thank you. Yeah. I've been feeling loopy doopty ever since the beginning of the stream. But yeah, I hope you all had a lovely time with our favorite incubus. And yeah, feel free to spend, you're more than welcome to stick around until we start wrapping up on stream here as well. And based on who's online, I'm actually not sure who we're going to be raiding into. Let's see. I think probably Malum. It's probably going to be Malum we raid into. We'll see. We shall see. You're sleepy, I'm sleepy. Want to sleep together? Let's be real. If we sleep together, yeah, sure, we're gonna sleep together for sure. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna sleep together for sure. We are gonna sleep together. But when I say sleep together, there's gonna be no sleep involved from the get-go. Oh my god. Bruh. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. What do I mean by that? In case you're wondering, you know exactly what I mean by that. What is this again? Spruce? I think this is spruce. Oh, oops. There we go. Ladies and gents, Blaze Lust. There we go. The indescribable Blazeless, baby. Oh my god, but yeah. I do need to get some rest soon, though. Yeah, I'll probably raid Mr. The birthday boy. Le birthday boy. We love our birthday boy. Boy, oi, 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 yay. Okay, it's kind of shaping out a bit better. Lots of noises that might wake up the neighbors. Yeah, we're going to be making lots of noise as we talk about our hopes and dreams together. You know, we're going to braid each other's hair. And, well, I do have braids in my hair, technically. But, yeah. Too funny, dude. Oh, my God. But yeah, so in case y'all are wondering what we're doing on Minecraft, we're in the process of making the Cupcake village. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Actually, that'd be kind of fun. Maybe we can make a Netherling cupcake. we can make a special cupcake home for the Netherling so that they have a place to stay whenever they're in the Cupcake village. Actually, yeah, you know what? Collab idea with Zanny. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know what? I should do that as a collab with Zanny. You know, we need a consultant. And then Zanny would make the perfect consultant. So that we know what would be the best type of abode for the Netherlings. We're probably going to need to give them a fire pit, though, to help their arson tendencies. Yeah, we'll make sure to put in a fire pit for you guys as a precaution. Oh lordy. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for these little ones. Mm-hmm. All right. We might eat the house. That's crazy. Can you imagine just a Netherling randomly flying around the Cupcake village and just suddenly decides to nom on one of the Cupcake houses? Oh my god. Too funny. That's actually so funny. Oh, you know what would be kind of fun, actually? Maybe we can make this like an underground tunnel. Similar to like Tokyo subway system. And then we just have like stairs on the side as exits ascending to some of the Cupcake home areas. And then we can put like underground stalls here too, you know, like underground stores. That'll be kind of fun. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Okay, so let's give a quick tour to the Netherlings of what we have. So in order to reach the Cupcake Village, you need to come through a very special nether portal, or you can just fly here, but I feel like the portal way is the easier way. And then once you arrive, you'll get greeted by the fountain area. So this is like the little town circle where Ryzars and guests, Netherlings of course, can chill and relax here. And then our fountain doubles as a heated pool, so you can actually swim in our fountain. It's not just for decorative purposes, you can actually swim. And we made sure it's a heated fountain. That's why we have like smoke coming out of the fountain. So that's how you know it's like heated. Yep, this is the FSP server. So, yeah. This is definitely the FSP server. And then so far, this is what we have. We have it's kind of like an onsen fountain. Yeah, I nailed it. And then here's like the sample cupcake house. And then actually, low-key, the other person because we raffled off one too. We raffled off a cupcake house to someone during the last Minecraft stream. And coincidentally, they wanted a purple cupcake house. So this is like an example of the type of wrapper you can see around a Netherling house. So, Yeah, really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, purple. We'll make a proper Netherling house, though, for sure. Definitely make like a nice proper Netherling house. Okay. Oh, and this is the hospital. So yeah, if you look closely, it's like the hospital symbol, first aid symbol, or whatever it's called. And yeah, this is like the reception. This is the lobby, and then eventually we're gonna put an elevator here, which goes to like the hospital rooms. So yeah, not as many structures yet, but we're slowly getting there. We're just kind of like trying to make progress for each Minecraft stream that we do, working on the Cupcake Village. Yeah, a real hospital, a real operating hospital. And yeah, this is the model unit. There you go. So there's your entrance, and then we have like if you decide to move into the Cupcake Village, you get your own home. Have like a nice kitchen here, and then the bed area, a little dining area / table where you can sit down with a guest. So yeah, all the essentials. The nether nurses will be pleased. Yeah, if any nether nurses want to work in the hospital, we accept volunteers, So, and this is the Rye bunker, which is currently under progress. Actually, you know what? We can let's dig a bit to prepare this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, let's put up a lantern as well so that there's at least a little bit of light in here. All right. Maybe back here. Yeah, there we go. Then yeah, still heavy work in progress though. We'll get there eventually. Oh man, so yeah, there we go. That's the Ryzar village so far. Still plenty of work needed. Eventually there's gonna be like, the target is to have at least like minimum 20 to 25 cupcake houses in this area. And then we're also gonna be making a condominium unit of sorts. So yeah, there's gonna be that too. Yeah, there you go. That's the Ryzar village. So yeah, you see like that one cupcake house we made as a sample. So yeah, there's going to be more of them around this area. This is like kind of the residential area. And then we're going to put more commercial stuff here on this other side. There will be some commercial structures in the residential area as well. Like a combini. We're going to make a Ryzar combini. And I don't know, what else would be essential? Maybe like a little police station. To keep the peace in the residential area. Maybe a clubhouse as well. Oh yeah. Okay, that yawn is a sign. That yawn is a sign that Dinoboi needs to start getting some rest soon. So, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and head into our Zatsu screen, shall we? All right, let's go into our Zatsu screen. Yes, it is EP time. I promised myself that I would look after my health today, so that's my limit. Even if I want to stream and hang out more, I need to, take care of myself. So yes, I'm gonna keep this short because I'm really starting to feel the effects. I need to drag myself to bed after this. Thank you so much for your time today, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed Minecraft. Like I said, we normally don't do Minecraft at this hour, but I thought it would still be a nice activity so that, the evening Ryzars, at least for those that are also within the same evening as I am, can keep updated on the Cupcake Village progress as well. We will have a stream tomorrow. It's going to be our peak collab with the Indonesians and the one Filipino. And then, it's a basically collab weekend. I'll keep you guys updated on more stuff. I'm going to not keep the Zatsu part too long. This has been Ryzar Blazenfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production and Second Generation Ravanis. You all have a lovely weekend ahead, upcoming weekend, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for a peek. All right then. Thank you, Ryzars. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, Ryzars. I love you guys. Mwah. Thank you again for your company and all the treats. Thank you. I'll use the treats to get better. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm really starting to feel woozy. Like, as soon as I hit the bed, I'm gonna crash 100%, just instantly fall asleep. So yeah, y'all take care too, okay? For those that are gonna be going to bed soon, sleep well. For those of you that are just starting your day, enjoy the day ahead. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope it goes well, and I will see you all again next time. All right, Ryzars? All right. Thank you, and once again, big shout out to our Netherlings for sticking around. You guys are always welcome here, and thank you again to Zanny for the raid. Till next time, Dinoboi out. Mwah. Toki, arigatou gozaimasu for the mint chocolate Ryzupa. Thank you.